Had a situation where when our daughter got to our house, and I really am quite brutally honest about it in the book, because as I say, she was almost 3 and she's almost 8 now, and she finds these stories hilarious. So I put it in the book with her permission. She was very angry, and the day after she arrived, well, she didn't sleep. She slept in 2-minute increments where she would wake up and keep an eye on us to make sure we weren't going to cook her. And you know, the other part of it is she wanted to make sure that we weren't going to leave her, because she had feelings of having been moved quite a bit. So things changed in that Ian and I did not sleep. We did not sleep because we kept an eye on her, and we went to a sleep therapist. It's called sleepyplanet.com. I'm not their spokesperson, but it's amazing, and they gave us very good advice, which was to rock her 30 pounds for hours, so that she would feel us, feel our bodies, feel our warmth, feel our hearts beating. And it was like birthing her, and eventually trust us. So things changed. Ian and I were in her room rocking a child, screaming, crying at 4 o'clock in the morning, but looking at each other going, I wanted this. And we loved it. It was terrifying and really difficult, and not for me. I just wanted to comfort her. It's a feeling where you feel impotent in trying to comfort a child, and you know, ultimately things happened long before she was settled sleeping-wise. On day 3, she called Ian Daddy. You know, we just didn't know why it happened. She just said it, and I describe it in the book. I looked up, and I would just say that Ian was a hot mess. And on day 4, I gave her a cookie, and she let me stroke her cheek, and she looked up at me, made eye contact with me, which was the first time that she had done that. And then after a while, she became the completely adjusted child she is. She's so funny now, so funny that, you know, I know it's well chronicled that I broke up with cheese. I don't eat cheese anymore because it makes me explode, but last Christmas I had some cheese. I had a wedge of brie, and I woke up so swollen the next day that my daughter went, Mom, are you wearing a different nose? A very funny kid. I know I can go where there aren't paparazzi, give her as private life as possible, but in Los Angeles we have paparazzi, so we face paint her. She's a cat a lot, and they have, so far, I hope, never gotten a clear picture of her. And we play a game. I describe it in the book. She knows that when she sees them, who she calls the rude boy, she gets to hide her face. And so she, you know, you can't do that with adults. That's a no-no, but with paparazzi, they're not quite people in our book, and so she hides. And I understand that it's a job. In a magazine, if they show a picture of a celebrity without makeup, I'm going to buy it too. You know, we do. That's what we do. But a child, to me, that's off limits. And so I'm trying very hard to get that law changed so that children can have a normal life in our country.